Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. But today I am doing Monsters by James Blunt. I have no idea what to expect, but Monsters just seemed very appropriate as we're gearing up into that holiday season, into that Halloween season. I am so excited. Me and my son just put up our Halloween tree last night. Yes, we have a Halloween tree. He wanted to have Halloween on Christmas because I guess we listened to Miss You by Blink-182 a couple too many times. So I'm excited. Let's go. Monsters by James Blunt.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is.
Okay, that was not the voice I expected when he first popped up on the screen. That's what I get for being judgmental, but I guess I was thinking Monsters, I was thinking Skillet by Monsters, I was thinking heavy and aggressive, because we think monsters, that's scary, right? So it's my fault for being judgmental here. But his voice is so ethereal, and I wasn't expecting that. So that was a pleasant little surprise. It almost feels like it's freezing in a way. It feels cold, and not because he's cold, not that there's anything wrong with him. His voice just feels like it kind of gives you chills. Before turning off all the lights, I'm sensing that this is the end of someone's life, that he's having to say bye to someone, and I hope this does not go the way I think it does, just from my initial hearing of these lines. But he's saying goodbye to someone, and he's admitting, I'm not going to read you your wrongs or rights. I'm not going to sit here and hash what we've done, what we could have done better, what we could have done differently, what you did wrong. This isn't a time to put you on trial. This is a time to tell you goodnight and kiss your cheek or whatever, close the door, but saying the time is gone. I'm assuming that whatever this is coming to an unfortunate end.
I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away.
Oh my god. 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 My dad was terminal. So in the end, I had to watch him slowly pass away, which was extremely hard. At first, when he said, I'm not your son, you're not my father, I was thinking, okay, he was estranged from his father. Jesus, his emotions are just getting to me. Just watching him get emotional. Is this what you guys feel while watching my videos? Is this what you feel when I get emotional? Because right now I'm watching him get emotional. It's breaking my heart. Now I know this guy. But at first I thought that he was estranged from his father, but he calls him daddy later in that verse, which leads me to believe that it's not estrangement. It's more like when he was saying another grown man, it's more like they are now on the same page. They're now equals. It's two grown men that are together as equals. And he's just wanting peace. He's wanting to have peace with his father. He's not wanting to sit and pick apart what they've done. If there's need for forgiveness, it's given freely. And that's beautiful. And I remember how I so desperately wanted to have that with my dad. I didn't really get that chance because I was in denial, I think. He was terminal, but I was in denial in the days before he passed, so I never had that chance to say goodbye. But I just remember when the roles kind of flipped and I was, in a way, taking care of him. All I wanted was to chase his monsters away so he didn't have to be afraid anymore. And That's heartbreaking. He's breaking my heart. I'm sorry for all the hearts I've broken out there when I get emotional. I love you guys.
Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm.
Is that his real dad? Is this a real story about his dad? Because I get the feeling that this is more than just a music video. This is very personal to him. I hope that's his real dad. I hope you sleep well. That's what really kicked me, is because my dad had so many different disorders, and he had sleep apnea, and he had emphysema and pneumonia and lung failure and blocked arteries going into, so pretty much everything that you could have wrong with your body, my dad had. And I just remember thinking, as he progressed with his sickness, I just want you to find peace. And if that means that you have to go to sleep, that means that you have to transcend this, then that's okay. I want that for you. I want you to know that somehow I'll be okay, that I love you, that I'm gonna let you know that everything will be okay. Here, in my case, it was with my mom. I'll take care of mom. You know, just there's no need to be afraid. And just coming from someone who has a fear of death is a little was very before my time. I was 20 when my dad passed away, and it was very before my time to think that way, because I gained a fear of death that became worse and worse when my parents passed away. But I hope everyone has someone to chase the monsters away when their time comes. You know, that's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is I know that it seems sad, and that seems to be a trend with the videos, obviously, because they're about mental health. But how beautiful is this really? How beautiful is it that he has that much love for his father? Sure, we cry when we lose our loved ones, but that's because we had so much love for them. And I'm crying right now because, yeah, I miss my dad, but I had so much love, and he shared so much love with me.
I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So
That pat. Oh, that pat in the end. Both my parents used to do that. They used to pat my arm or leg that comforting way, or my dad would pat my back. That was his thing. While you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So sleeping obviously is symbolic of death, of passing, of crossing over into that other world. Um, but he's saying, I'm gonna try and make you proud. I'm gonna take care of things. I hope that I do that for my parents. I remember, when I first found out that my dad was terminal, and all I thought was, I want you to be proud of me. And when he was alive, I didn't really give him a whole lot of reasons. I didn't give him a lot to be proud of. But I do know now that if he's so proud of the things that I do, and I try every day to live a life to perpetuate that. I feel like James's voice was very undulating. It was just like a rise and fall. It was very much like waves, very angelic, really, especially that choir's like sound at the end. That was a nice touch. And I like that it was sensitive, it was emotional without bordering hysterical. And I think that a lot of times when we get into the aggressive music, it does come off as a little hysterical and not in a bad way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this was just so much more gentle, and that encapsulated the relationship between father and son like that, or in my case, between daughter and father. There's just such a powerful relationship, but it was never aggressive. It was never an aggressive love. I know aggressive love. I can love very intensely and very aggressively, but that just wasn't the case. It was a very different dynamic. You can feel my hand on your own. I mean, that was always the thing, is my dad would put his hand on mine, or I'd put my hand on his, and just kind of stroke each other's hands, and that was very comforting. And it was just that message of, you don't have to worry about this. I think the overall message here is they transcended that earthly label of father and son, of person and person. At this point, yes, they're two grown men, but there's so much more to it than that. They're two spirits that are just reconnecting and letting go of all the past, obviously letting go of any hope for a future, and just being there with each other. How often can we say we do that with people? And that's a beautiful moment to have. I actually remember with my aunt, when she was sick and she was in a nursing home, I kept telling her, I had all these beautiful memories with you, and I will never forget those. But I know that you're here and you're holding on for someone else, for other people. And I know that you can let go and know that we're going to take care of things here. And I know you fought, and that's beautiful, but let go and go home. It's okay. And she passed away the next morning. And just having that peace, having someone give her permission that she was at the end of her story. And I gave her permission to go, and she did. And it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced in my life, because it wasn't, she was in pain and she was trying to escape from it. It wasn't anything like that. It was just, she wanted someone to let her know that it was okay to move on to the next chapter of existence, whatever that is. This was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the experience of being able to listen to this and think of my dad and just send love. I know there's so many people here on the channel that are experiencing grief and loss, and I hope that you got to have a moment here with me. Maybe it helped you process that a little bit. Maybe you're seeing that other people grieve too. I lost my dad in 2005, and there's still some times where it hurts. Grief is not a linear thing that you go through the stages and it's over and you never feel it again. I know that for the rest of my life, there'll be moments where I think about my parents and I miss them, and I miss that love and that connection. And that's okay, because that love was so powerful that it's never going to break. It's never going to go away. It's not that I'm just going to wake up one morning and go, oh, okay, I don't feel that energy inside me anymore. I'm always going to feel my parents as part of me. And that was just so amazing. It was just so amazing. And I hope that in some way I can chase your monsters away sometimes. Like, let me be here for you. I have had so much love and support throughout my life, that at the time I didn't realize because I was in that depression, and my friends were trying to be there to chase the monsters away from me. And now being on the other side of that, that's my goal here for you guys, is to just chase your monsters away, or at least turn you around to face them and show you that they're not so scary. But again, thank you so much for allowing me to experience this. This was so beautiful, and I just feel very warm. I feel like I got to apparently go through some things that I didn't know I needed to go through in regards to my dad. Clearly, there's something there about that right now, but I'm so grateful, and I did know his mistakes, and he knew a lot of mine, and in the end, we loved each other regardless. And no matter where you're at on your journey, no matter what you've done, no matter what you think or feel or how far down you think you are, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care if you make mistakes, because we all do. We're all human, and I'm sharing mine with you here. So let's get past that judgment and just be here for each other. And no matter where you are on your journey, whether good, bad, or crazy, share those stories. I love to hear them. I read every single comment. That's how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it. Like I said, if you haven't, make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Like, share this video. You never know who might need to hear it. And I love you guys so, so, so much. Mwah!